Well, hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome, and come on, camera. Oh, it's not plugged in. That one's not plugged in. Welcome everybody to our OpenTTD live Let's Play of OpenTTD Series 10. Series 10, you can play along if you want to. This may be my last proper episode in this series, but we will be back. We will be back in a number of months' time to look at your game saves. masterhellish.net/S10. Hello, everybody. Yeah, we haven't got Cam 2 tonight because I took Cam 2 off to do the PC build upgrade live stream on my second channel, and I haven't plugged it back in again. So it's not there. Hi, Max. Hi, Parkety Piggy. Hello, everybody else. Fran the Man, Brandon. Viewers quotes. Did I say Jack Mac? I can't remember. Hello, everybody. Hi, how are we doing? Chief Bogrite, welcome. Well, if you are new, then this timer down here, that means when we're going to be starting the gameplay. So if you are not watching live, or if you want to go make yourself a cup of tea, that's how much time you've got left. But before you do that, I need to tell you about tomorrow's stream. That's right. We're back. We're back again here tomorrow night, half an hour earlier, to play some OpenTTD altogether. We got OpenTTD Viewers Game 31. We're doing it as a celebration of my 20,000 YouTube subscribers. And that number just keeps on rising at the moment. We're up to 20,086. Fantastic indeed. So hello and welcome to a relaxing stream. I'm not sure how relaxing it's going to be. Is that a Unity t-shirt? No, it's a LTT Short Circuit t-shirt. I know it's somewhat similar, but it's not. This it goes with. I've got the set. I've got the Short Circuit hoodie and sweatpants and shirt. In fact, I'm getting a bit warm. It's 20 degrees in my office. I'm going to take the hoodie off, and it's a long sleeved shirt. So it's got the. Yeah. So I've got this and one other set from LTT. It's the only things I've got from there. Nothing else takes my fancy at the moment. Yeah, I got them in the sale. Eh? But if you do want a nice t-shirt and you want to have a look, then you could go to store.masterhellish.net, couldn't you? I've got a load of those t-shirts. Check them out, including the Hellish Ink Express as well as the H t-shirt. So yes, tonight we are going to be finishing up Series 10, sort of. It's going to be the last time that I'm going to be building, fixing, making, and improving, and all that sort of stuff in my play. And then we'll have one more live stream or episode, whatever it may be, in a few months' time. So even if you're watching this live now, thinking, "God, I wish I'd have taken part in Series 10," well, you can. You can. You can go to masterhellish.net/S10, follow the instructions to download and set up the game, take part and send your save in, because we've got a few months before that final one comes. So don't worry about that. When was the first episode? If I remember correctly, Jack Mac, the first episode was right at the beginning of last year. So we've done 13 months for Season 10. That's cool, isn't it? But we have got other cool things coming up on the horizon as well. So for the rest of this month, we've still got some City Skylines 2 live streams. And then at the end of this month, we've got Railroute being released. It's going to go on its full release. Now, I've done some Railroute content on my channel before, but we're going to do a full release stream, and then we'll do a Let's Play. And that Let's Play will probably take us all the way through March. I'm not 100% sure. I've calculated we should get 10 live streams in. Whether 10 live streams for Railroute is too many or too few, I don't know. But then after that, we've got more City Skylines. We've got Transport Fever 2, all scheduled and queued up, ready to roll. And in April, we've also got a LAN party stream, or 3 LAN party streams. January 7th, 2023. I told you it was the beginning of the last year. I did say it's the beginning of last year. I know my stuff. And that's just the live streams. We're still going to have videos coming. Now, we are not going to have any more OpenTTD tutorials until after version 14's dropped. Because I've been looking at version 14, and it's a big one. There's some good stuff in there, including a change to a setting. They're changing what the default is, and they're changing it to what I use. Yes! It's a win for the hellish camp, innit? Fran the Man says, looking forward to your Railroute videos and streams. Yes. So I'm planning a live stream series of Railroute as a Let's Play of the full release. And I'm planning a tutorial series in the form of videos. Hopefully, by the time I've done all of those Railroute tutorial videos, version 14 of OpenTTD will be out, and then I can carry on my list of tutorials that we're going to do for that. So even after Series 10 of OpenTTD, I've still got a list of spotlight videos and tutorials and stuff to do for OpenTTD. So there's still lots on the cards. Right, let's get OpenTTD open ready as well. Now, tonight is a little bit of a free-for-all. Okay, we're going to see how close we can get to the end of the game. Hopefully we can get right to the end of the game. I haven't actually calculated how long it would take. I suppose really that should be the thing that I do. Let's start that. Max says, I recently started playing Railroute again. That's fun. It is fun. Wim, hello, welcome. You're not late. We've still got a few seconds left before we get into the gaming. By the way, if anybody's ever wondering, this timer isn't a set amount of time. It automatically counts down to 10 past 8. So if I start the stream late, we have less time and we still start gaming at 10 past 8. And if I start early, we have more time and we still start gaming at 10 past 8. So if for some reason you want to jump in when the gaming's happening, you know when it's going to be. There you are. There's a little secret tip. I mean, come and watch the whole screen. Watch the whole stream. But yes, so that's the important things. Lots of exciting stuff coming up. There's still time to join OpenTTD Season 10 and get your game saves to me. And there's a stream tomorrow night, half an hour earlier. I will see you there. But for now, OpenTTD, here we go. Hey, Death Angel. Maflori, welcome. Raphael B, welcome to the stream. Now, we're going to do some quick maths to start off with, because that's what every good live stream starts with, isn't it? Quick maths. Now, if we look in the game and we go to the frame rate information, unpause the game and set it to maximum speed, and we zoom in over here, we can see that the game is running roughly 1.5 times speed. Slightly more, actually. Okay, so then if we bring up the calculator on my computer, now you guys won't be able to see this, but it's not that important. The target is to get to the year 2050, right? Or is it to get to 2050 or complete 2050? I think it's to complete 2050. In any case, we get 2050, we minus our current year, which is 2038, right? Which gives us 20 years. We multiply that by the 13.5-ish minutes that it takes for a year, and that's 270 minutes. But we're running the game on fast forward, so we're going to divide that by 1.5, because we're running at about 1.5 times speed, which means 180 minutes. We're going to divide that by 60 because we want to know in hours, and that's oh my god, that's still 3 hours. Well, I guess we're in for quite a stream then. Did I do that maths right? I'm going to do that one more time. I think I estimated this to be about 1.5 hours. 2050 minus 2039. Oh, it's 11 years. Yeah, I got the number of years wrong, didn't I? Times 13.5 divided by 1.5. Yeah, it's 99 minutes divided by 60. 1.6, an hour and a half. Yeah, it's going to be just yeah. I'm out by a number of years. Yeah, I got the years wrong. How did I get the years wrong? Did I bet I typed in 2030 rather than 2039. I bet I hit 0 instead of 9. That was it. I'm slightly out of centre, aren't I? There we go. There we go. Right, so so it's going to be under 2 hours. That's fine. But what we do in that time, I'm going to let chat decide. So this is a chat decides episode, okay? As long as I'm going to take all your suggestions. Well, okay, I'm still deciding, but I'm deciding from what you guys say. So I want you to shout. There's a lot of sounds going on. I feel like I'm shouting over everything. Let's turn the music off for a little bit. Let's have a quiet, chilled evening. We could even play the Transport Fever 2 theme song again. Oh, I do like that. So yeah. You want boats? We could put some boats in. Where should we have boats? Eh? And more maths. We don't need more maths. We've only done one lot of maths, and I've already made a mistake. So I can't remember. We do already have a load of boats. Okay, so there's boats round here. Do we need more boats? I think we do, don't we? Let's have a look. I don't even know where the dock is. I can't see it. Oh, it's over there. Somewhere. There it is. Wow. Okay, yeah, more boats. I'm with you on that, folks. There's the... Yeah, we're going to clone these ships. Where's the ships gone? How many ships are there on that route? Let's click the station. Click the ship icon. 3. 3 hovercraft. There are 715 passengers. Well, let's go over here. How many passengers are over here? Nearly 1,500 passengers at one station. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stops across this massive lake. And we've got 3 boats doing it. That's terrible. That is terrible. Okay, let's clone that out. Let's make it 25 of them. Yeah, there we go. Now, they're all going to be grouped together to begin with. Maybe we should do a full load order? Brandon says, I'm sad there's no futuristic boats in Shark. Yeah, while Shark is good... Actually, I'm just thinking... Maybe this dock might be the best for the full load order? No. Nürnberg docks. They're going to be the full load order. So they're going to put one full load order in the rotation just to help them spread out. So we're getting boats in there. Maybe we can do some maths. Name things after viewer plus subscriber. Viewers, yeah, we'll do that. We'll name Fram the Man. We'll do some of that, and we'll let the wheel choose how many. The wheel needs to come out. But yeah, I mean, Sharky's good, and for trains we have the vacuum set. For road vehicles we have the hover vehicles. It would be nice to have some more futuristic other things. They do love their horns, but that's just because they were all coming out the depot. I mean, if you want me to... Why are they all sat still? Oh, they've got a full load order there as well. Oh, we don't want that. Get rid of that full load order. Yeah, you can make them honk the horn, remember, by pressing H. I need to put on my to-do list to fix Cam 2, but I don't have the same to-do list I used to have. I need to make a new to-do list that the moderators have got access to. Anyway, the fleet off a hovercraft. So somebody said boats. Blah blah. It was blah blah blah. It was you, wasn't it? So you got your boats. We've added more boats. Do we need more boats over here as well? How many boats have we got going around this one? Where is it? There. How many? How many we got? 19. Look, I did better on that one. I did much better on that one. Let's clone them though, because we need 25 on this one as well, don't we? We can't have it uneven. There we go. So there we go. They are going horn honk all over the place. Let's get the wheel and decide how many viewer plus subscribers we're going to name places on the map after. We normally do 1, so we're going to ignore that. We'll say 2, 3, 4, or 5. There we go, and then we'll spin the wheel and we'll decide that. Oh yeah, I need to. Let's spin the wheel now. Oh, by the way, my office is tidy. A round of applause for Hellish. He tidied his office. I've been busy, all right. I've been trying to make rail route tutorials and stuff. Hey, Chexo Kid, welcome. 2. Brilliant. Just 2. Well, the wheel said 2. We're going to do 2. We'll do what? Should we do 1 now and 1 later? Should we name something after a viewer? For those of you who are just joining us, I'm taking suggestions on what to do today whilst we make our way to the year 2050. Now, one of the suggestions was boats. So, we added boats. One of the suggestions was name stuff after the viewer plus subscribers. So, we're doing that now. But Flory's right. There was a full load order already. Jackamac, I didn't miss your question. I stored it. Jackamac says, serious question. When you played OpenTTD originally, did you think the game's futuristic transport would become true in real life? I think when I played the game originally, I never got very far, or nowhere near as far, because you've got to remember, when I played this, I was a lot younger, and gaming, I wasn't as much of a gamer as I am now. So, I don't think in my early years of gaming on OpenTTD, I don't think I got into MacLeod. I was a kid. It never really occurred to me. It was, yeah. And by the time I grew up, there was MacLeod, prototypes and stuff, and a Simpsons episode where everybody's singing about monorail. So, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I considered it. Planes between the islands doing a circular route. That's an interesting one, Fran the Man. Yeah, let's get these naming after the viewer plus subscribers first. We've got 2 to do, so we'll get the sign list up, and you can see that we've got all these in here. What's this? So we've got some things that have named after people, and that's what's in brackets, but we haven't actually given it a name. We never put in the oxygen furnace. By the way, when I finish this, I will make my save available. So if people want to download my save and carry on into the future, that is something you can do. So we've got a to do take salt, so we can take salt from here. It needs to be dropped off in there to go down this line, and we've got a to do oxygen furnace, but we haven't done either of them. So let's spin the wheel on. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll do it on viewer plus subscribers. 1 on viewer plus subscribers in chat, and 1 on all viewer plus subscribers. Yeah? And then detected spin in progress. Oh, have I broken it? Oh no! Let's have a look. What's this? Oh! This is not a respin. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, it's still Game of 2. Okay, so what happens is the result here on the wheel doesn't get stored in the database until the wheel disappears, right? And I think I changed the scene away too quickly. Jackamet says, I hope I fixed my username. It was very easy to change on your website. I'm glad it was easy to change. The area where you change that is part of the CMS system, so it's not part of the bit that I coded. But the link that I gave you from the Hellish portal to your profile, I put that link in there. Hi, JWU. Right, was going to spin on live stream viewer plus subscribers. Let's do it. So this is to get your name in the game. If your name is already in the game, we're going to add it to the game anyway, because I'm feeling generous like that. We've also figured out how to get names of things into City Skylines as well, so that's going to be good. We're going to do 2 of them an episode now. Above the line. I only said it like that because I know you're already in the game. I've seen your name in the list. Where's your name? I think I did it again, folks. I think I cut away from the scene too quickly. Above the line. I'm sure above the line's in here. Or maybe not then. I'm not seeing it. We have to name something after above the line then. Party Piggy was on there twice. Ooh, I wonder why. That sounds interesting. He has a train. Well, all the trains got wiped when we did the maglev upgrade. Actually, we haven't named the maglev bridges, have we? So we've got this big land bridge with the little tubey things. They are for the vac tube line. Let's name them. So this one is going to be named after above the line. So we're going to call it the water. It's the above the water bridge. Because you don't want to below the water bridge, do you? Oh dear. And Brandon's already got his office, the slag works, and something else as well. Oh, Carbon Whiz. That's the other thing. So Brandon's got Carbon Whiz, his office, but he paid for that with points. Where's his office? There it is at the end of the runway, near almost. And Whizz's slag above the waterline. Oh, that's even better. That is. Oh, it won't fit without getting rid of the original username. It's too long. These sign texts need to have more characters. Oh no, not another plane crash. Where is it? There it is. Clone. How many plane crashes do you think we're going to have? Oh wait, is that a plane crash? Where's the plane crash? Oh, it's there. There we go. Right, so that's the first one. Now let's spin on all Viewer Plus subscribers. Okay, how does that sound? Let's do that. So we've added some boats. We'll put Viewer Plus subscribers in. We'll do an aeroplane loop. I like that one. Tom O'Brien, congratulations, you are going to get your name in the game. Hang on a sec. Where have I done that? Where have I done that? There it is. Boop. Yeah, I've just added that. Hellish Tools. Fantastic. Right, so who was that? That was Tom O'Brien or Tom. You got your name in the game. Right, so we're going to name the other bridge after you. Adam was so close on the wheel. So this one's like mostly land and then all tunnels. but we'll put the sign in here. There we go. So if there's anything on the sign list which hasn't got a name, we can give it a better name. There's the Forbidden Place. I accidentally placed that in the wrong place. Not allowed to do there. Brandon needs Brandon Bridge. Oh, maybe. If Brandon got chosen, but Brandon didn't get chosen. So now we need to do the aircraft loop. So let's have a look at the world map. Oh my goodness, so many towns. Go away, towns. So it needs to be relatively close around the centre, because if we do it too far from the edge, they're just going to break down constantly. I think the hardest one to choose is going to be in the preservation lands, because we need room for a massive airport. And we can't change the land because it's preserved. So let's find a relatively large town on this part of the island which has room for a large airport. So this one's not large. So we've got a couple of large ones here. This one's quite large. It's over 6,000. But it's on a hill next to the coast and has industries nearby, so we probably won't do that one. This one's not on a hill, but it is by the coast and has got a lot of industries. Ooh. This one's a big one and has a nice patch of land next to it. Let's do that one. Let's give ourselves an intercontinental airport. And we will put it... that is road. That's just road, so... Can't put it there because of that hill. We've got industries up there. Yeah, it's going to have to go here. There we go. And then we come across this side. Oh, look at that. 9,000. Yep. We'll just do a little adjustment to get that in there. Because we're allowed to here. Can I... Ooh, gonna get rid of those 2 bits of water. I mean, we're not going to completely flatten massive amounts of everything. But there we go. There's an airport. And then somewhere over... I mean, how many population was that? That was... 9,000, and this one I can't remember where it was now. Oh, down here, that was 9,000 as well. So it'd be nice if we had one that was 9,000. Oh, there we are. Look, there's one that's 9,000. There's no flat land nearby, but we can make flat land if we get rid of that road and then just pop in some flat land. There we go. And then I guess we need to find one with 9,000 down. That's 8,000. That's no good. That's 6,000. 9,000, anybody? We've got 9. That's 12,000. That's not good. 7. I don't know why we're going with 9. 14,000. That's a nice one. What about 342,660? Oh, it's changed. 10k plus is better. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. It's just as much as you get in catchment. Yeah. I mean, it's just nice, isn't it, to have patterns? This one will grow and become 9,000, won't it? 5, 7, 7, 3, 7, 8 again, 8 again. 4, 6. Ugh. I think we might have to go with one of the 8s. Oh, there's a 10. There's a 10,000. Oh, there was a 14 though, wasn't there? Oh, there's a 9,000. Lenwell. Yeah, and it's not too far inland. And there's another town nearby. The road's in the way. That building's in the way. The financial results are in the way. There we go. Yeah. Above the line, all of your trains transporting stuff to the assembly plant are 20 long? Oh my goodness. That is some long trains. Oh god, what aircraft are we using? I can't remember. Let's have a look at the aircraft screen. Oh, there you are, look. So for passengers, we're using the pointy triple one. This one. And what we'll do is get them to full load here and then go around the loop. So we go from there to here to there and then finally to there and back again. And I don't know how many we're going to need. But I will clone it so that we have 10. We'll have to see how that goes. How's the game coping? Frame rate, oh no, we're down to 1.3, 1.4 now. The game's slowing down. Trains are getting 500,000 for each trip. Well, I'm not surprised. It's really long. Yeah. Okay, what other suggestions have we got from chat of things that we need to do and finish? Let's actually have a look at the company league table. Oh, I'm winning. That's good. And the detailed performance rating is 900. Which, realistically, is the best score we're going to get on this map with what we have. We would have to delete and modify a lot of things. I think if you have 0 vehicles making under 10,000, then your minimum profit score is 100%. I think. So, out of all of the vehicles, I think the road vehicles are the ones that sometimes make the least. And if we order these, sort these by profit last year... Oh my goodness. Why are these ones making absolutely nothing? Oh, because they're queuing up. What is that one not gung-ho? Oh, apparently they're not always being gung-ho. Anyway, the point that I was going to say is that if you look down this list, we've got a few vehicles in the negative. There are quite a few vehicles in the negative for profit last year. 4,000, 3,000. Wow, there's a lot of vehicles in the negatives. Minus 1,000 last year. Minus 300 last year. Okay, those ones aren't moving. Why aren't those ones moving? Did I just forget to start them? I think I just forgot to start them. But like we're down, I would say about 4/5 through the list, and now they're only just starting to make profit. And if we keep scrolling until we get ones that are making more than 10 grand, we get to some trams, and then some other road vehicles. So about here is where they started making 10 grand, right? Look at this. This is the scroll bar from here to here. And out of 626 road vehicles, only that many at the bottom are making 10 grand or more. So, unless we want to change a lot and get rid of a lot, that score is not practical to try and achieve on this map the way we've got it. If we go to the trains and do that, sort by profit last year, we've got a few in the negatives, probably because they're making long journeys and they're not making a massive amount of money. Oh, we restarted the MacLeod thing, didn't we? Yeah, this might not be representative of the normal train journeys and stuff, because we've got some trains that have just probably not done much yet. Oh my goodness, is this loop blocked up? We've deadlocked this loop. Have we? Oh, the back of the train's there. Can I turn that round? That's probably why these ones haven't made any money. Let's delete that signal. There we go. That should fix that now. apart from them all breaking down. Yeah, if we have a look at the actual stuff for the information here, road vehicles last year did a 3 million income, and their operating expenses was 5 million. So we made a loss of 2 million on road vehicles last year. We can rework this, can't we? No, that's not what I was looking at. I'm sure there's an option somewhere to like condense these. Maybe there's a setting. I can't remember now. But essentially, yes, we made a loss of 2 million last year on road vehicles. It's a good job we got those trains. We've got no loan interest. We've got in other. I don't know what these other amounts are. We're spending a lot on new vehicles at the moment. We spent a lot on the MacLeod upgrade. Let's have a look at the company. Was it the operating profit? Or is it the company value graph? One of these dipped substantially. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah. Right then, folks. What's next? What are we going to do next? I'm just checking things. Yep, streaming good, streaming good. Chat's coming in good. Brilliant. We've added all of our airports for our circular trip. Be nice to keep an eye on that. How are we doing down here? Have we still got aircraft in the hangar? No. Do we need more aircraft? Oh, I think that was an aircraft just landing. Oh my goodness, there's thousands of people here. Okay, let's get more aircraft. How many aircraft have we got going around this loop? 19? That's no good. We need 25. There we go. 1.8 million a pop, but when you've got 10 billion in the bank account, it doesn't really matter, does it? If we have a look at the world map, we can see on this level of zoom the airports there. We can just quickly draw on the screen as well. We've got one there, one here, and one down there. Aeroplanes are going around in this order. And I'm seeing aeroplanes kind of like here and here. There's some there. And I'm seeing 3 here as well as 1 over there. So it looks like they are starting to space themselves out as they go around and around and around and around. There we go. Right. I forgot to get myself a drink for this stream. So I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, and then when I come back, I'll have a look at the chat for all of the suggestions that we've got for other things that we want to do, finish off, check, all of this good stuff. We're going to put some signs in the middle of the lake for our kind of score of scores. And we'll do that once we reach 2050, which we're only 9 years off now. So I will see you in just a couple of minutes. Oh, we're going to hit the tower. 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 We're not going to hit the tower. Deploy shoot. And everything's fine. What are you doing, Egg?
Rover flipped.
Why? Oh, he's in it.
Oh.
The wheels are spinning. They're turning.
I'll take gyroscope on it and you'll be able to reflip yourself.
Oh, nearly. Yay, he did it. He did it.
Hey. Oh.
Well, that's an explosion, I think. Right?
Oh,
okay.
dear. That was brilliant. Triple double slip switch. There we go. That was it. Yes. Yes. And yes. There we go. Triple double slip switch. Triple double slip switch. Triple double slip switch. That nearly went wrong. I'm not doing that again. But here we go. As those cars come now. Badger Goat is up. Restreambot goes further and higher. Master Hellish into the band. Oh my goodness, they're all crashing into the crowds. Oh, this is terrible. That is. Oh, Brandon nearly makes it over. Brandon goes over the top. Brandon has gone over the top and is driving on the roof now, and then goes down and lands on the people in the lower parts of the stadium. This is. And I crashed the car in the mid switch. I should really switch the controller while he's getting. Oh my goodness!
Red thing. I'm sorry.
Oh yes. Oh, there now. There's a bench. Just one. That's all we're having. We don't need any more than that. I think this has been my most successful rover so far. Early game rover. There we go. Once you take the... Oh. Well, brakes. Well, I had to say that, didn't I? Yep, there was a plane crash while I was away. You all okay? Yeah, GTA clip, Brandon. We did some GTA back in the day. We might do some GTA in the future. I don't know. It's one of those casual games I like to dip into just to have a bit of fun every now and then. There's lots of games like that. And there's some cool clips. Yeah, there's a good bunch of clips, right? There's some good KSP clips too. But yeah, back into OpenTTD now. And one of the suggestions here... what about a transport hub? I mean, there's so many hubs of so many different kinds in this game. I mean, look at this for a transport hub. Let's get rid of the labels. But look at that. What is it? That's two. That's I can't even read it. 2 Bob Wharf. 2 Bob Wharf with everything. And one something that I noticed about 2 Bob Wharf is there's a lot of aircraft in the hangar. They can't come out. There's not enough of whatever that is they're picking up. They're picking up, I think it's engineering supplies. And there's a big problem. There's a big problem with the whole network here. And that's that none of the, all of these kind of feedback loops that we put into the FIRS system to this supplies that and that supplies the other. It just broke down when we changed to MacLeod. Like all the production of so many things just fell apart. Yeah, it fell apart. I'm a 5M dev. I'd love to collab. If you want to collab, contact me through an appropriate means rather than shouting out in chat. I have contact details. They do exist. It's all good. But, look, you see, we created no vehicles last month. No vehicles at all. Not good. Not good. And I don't know if there's a particular reason why. We are making vehicle engines, although it's saying sand is not supplied. We've got sand being transported from over here. Maybe it's just too intermittent to be able to get... I mean, what does this need? Engineering supplies. Everything needs engineering supplies now, doesn't it? What about if we put an airport in here to help with that? Large airport, like that. Pop it in here. Where have we've got some engineering supplies... Engineering supplies over here, right? Oh, those ones are all full. I don't know, actually. Yeah, it probably is Brandon's fault. Engineering supplies, where's that? Yes. There's not actually that many engineering supplies about at the minute. It's this whole thing with FIRS. Because we weren't delivering anything, all the industries stopped going gung-ho and producing loads of stuff. And because they stopped producing loads of stuff, we start getting the supplies because of all the trains were gone. It's a bit of a problem. Yeah, he's a helpful map owl. Yes, have you not seen the latest tutorial video? A very helpful map owl. So yes, that is going to be a problem at the minute. The maglev upgrade has pretty much killed vehicle production. And I don't know if there's going to be any way we can kickstart it or make it go. Look, all these vehicles just sat here waiting for production. Like, look at this. Apparently no bodies were transported. I'm not sure. So we can use a lot of engineering supplies, but these trains, they're just not moving. So many trains. I mean, that has no trains at it at all. I can't remember what that was. Something was going from there all the way down to here, I think. Was it steel sheets? Yeah, it was steel sheets, wasn't it? So it's not being transported. Who was in charge of steel sheets? Are they in the depot? I'm not seeing any in the depot. All right, new vehicle. We're going to clone one of these, and then we're going to refit for steel sheets. And then we're going to give it its orders to full load here, go down there and unload. It should just unload normal. And we'll put a few trains on the track and send them on the way. There we go. Show station signs. You might name them. I don't think I did name them. But we can show the station signs. There we go. That's Jebulus's body down there. And up here, we haven't named this kind of hub from the sheet and pipe mill. We haven't named that. Missing trains. Yeah, missing trains can definitely cause issues. I think I just sent... Oh no, the trains have gone the right way. Yeah, I mean, it has been a number of years now, so I would have hoped that this system would have, like, got back into production. But it's not really... I mean, we got a lot of scrap metal coming in there, but it's saying that nothing's been transported. Why is nothing being transported away from this? Where's the scrap metal coming in? So the scrap metal is coming in from down here. Through here, and that's being supplied. But then we've got something picking up here. Yeah, they're making nothing. Sheet steel. Well, we're not making any sheet steel. We're making stainless steel. I think that's what the problem is. So, let's get you to depot. You to depot. You to the depot and you to the depot. And we'll redo this for stainless steel. Clone it and send them on the way. So hopefully the stainless steel gets brought onto this line and dropped off down at the docks. So we're missing part of the... That's two things that have been potentially harming our vehicle challenge. Yeah, we got some trains that weren't with the right... Get rid of the full loads. It wasn't that. You shouldn't need to get rid of the full loads. Honk honk, indeed. So what we got there. Are they all in there? No, the last one's coming in now. Okay. So then we'll delete them and the new trains can start. Look, the new train's loading. What we need to do is go around looking for trains loading where all the loadings are zeros. We just need to wait for this train to get into the depot. And we can remove them. Right, let's have a look round. Are there anywhere where there is a full station of trains with zero? Nope. No. No. Is this one of those ones that shouldn't be full load, but we have got it as full load? I think it is, actually. Yeah. Things don't go wrong. They just get interesting. That's right. They just get interesting. This is one of those feedback loops here where the trains are taking one thing one way and they're going back with the other thing the other way. And the more they go backwards and forwards, the more production happens. So these ones don't want to be on full load like you normally would. Fran the Man says that's what happens when you have so many people helping to upgrade with the MacLeod. I think it was 4 of us that did it. I want to say 4. So we... right, okay. Here's something. Really? Zeros? Look. They're all 0. That's sus, that is. That is completely sus. What are we supposed to be shifting? Oh, there's another plane crash. There we go. Clone the aircraft. Oh no, it's our new airport. How many people died? 118. That's not the best. That's not the best at all. Right, okay. So we're supposed to be transporting vehicle bodies. What we actually have is vehicle engines. So what I'll do is I will clone this vehicle. We will send that vehicle to the depot, that one to the depot, that one to the depot, and this one to the depot. And then this one we will redo to vehicle bodies. Vehicle bodies. Refit the train, and we'll get a few of them in. Quite a few. There we go. Right, so that's another station with 0. So that's one that shouldn't have been full load that was, one that didn't have trains, and 2 that had the wrong cargo type. That all should be in this depot in a moment. Yep, I think they'll all go into that one depot. I guess also, oh my goodness, 121 people! There we go. Yeah, we could also have a look at the train list and just to see if there's some that are making absolutely no money whatsoever. Like these ones, right? Why are these ones not making any pipe? Not making any money. They're all going backwards and forwards, but their profit last year was abysmal. So let's have a look. So from here, we should be taking, I think, zinc. Now, is that zinc? Empty, 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 capacity, pipe. Have they got a refit order in? Hang on a minute. No, these orders aren't right. Okay, let's get rid of these. So I think what's happening, although it's not non-stop, so it should actually still work. This train's coming out, and it's carrying it's got capacity for pipe. Are they just the wrong way round? What about the labels? Pipe in, zinc out. pipe in, zinc out. Go non-stop. Go. They are. Look. Go non-stop. Refit to zinc. Then it wants to go to pipe in, zinc out again to get the zinc. Then go to zinc in, pipe out, refit to pipe, and then go back to that station so that it picks it up. It's doing the drop-off, but it's not doing the pickup, I think. Let's see if we've got that right now. So we've got trains coming out of here. That's going... Let's get the station names back on again. So that one just delivered. And I haven't seen any of them do that for a while. That one actually did a little delivery too. What about at this end? So we've got train coming in. The train coming in currently has a capacity of zinc. Well, it shouldn't. It should be pipe in. Where's its orders? So it's currently going... Is that train? Yeah, I think it's right. I think it's just got to wait round and go around the cycle. Yeah, look, that one just delivered. So we're starting to transport these now. Those ones are coming in. I'm pretty sure this is correct now. And it's just a matter of time. That one didn't have anything. Is this one got stuff? This one that's just pulling in? No. Right, well, what have you got? Oh, one of them did produce. Let's take an example. Let's pause and just check this one. So this one is currently carrying... it has capacity for pipe. And it has a little bit of pipe. It's currently going to the station. Okay, so we'll follow it come in. It'll come in, it'll drop off the pipe. It won't get much money, but it'll get a tiny bit. And then as soon as it can, it'll go into the depot. There we go. And it'll refit. Cost me about £6,000, which is about 5 times the amount of money that it just spent on the journey. There you are, £6,000. It'll come out. And it's now zinc, right? Yeah, it's now zinc. So now it'll stop and load. And there it is loading. Brilliant. Okay. Not brilliant the plane crash. Brilliant that train seems to be working. So like the core feedback loops in the middle of the game weren't really working down here. That's the wrong place. Okay. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Are we starting to get a little bit more production going now? Looks like we might be. Let's have a look at parts in. What's happening over here? We are actually loading, but for some reason, only electrical parts are supplied. This looks quiet. There's only 3 trains and they're all incredibly old. Okay, that one has... It is transferring. Okay, that's fine. That one's alright. Right, what else have we got? These are all now actually doing stuff. Good. What about this line here? This big long line. See, the problem is that with both of these big stations not doing anything, the wharf's production dropped. And we're relying on the wharf to provide engineering supplies everywhere. So... Now current production is enhanced. Okay, we've got a lot of zeros here, but I think that's okay. Yeah, I think I have seen these trains leave, and it's not as if they're not making any money. So these pipe trains here, they'll start making some money. We've got a salt train not doing anything. But I think it's just because it's been quiet. We haven't had a lot of engineering supplies available. Okay. What airport? What did I accidentally close an airport? Oh no. What, this one? No, not that one. I think I know the one you mean actually. This airport? No, we don't want that closed. So yeah, it's like the core part of our business of these pipe trains and the double back forth here is just completely gone. There should be engineering supplies absolutely pouring out of here and out of here, but that isn't happening and it's not getting to the other places. So if we have a look at the delivered cargo graph, I would expect this numbers to, I mean, it's going up a little bit. Like, we have a gentle increase, but what I want to see is a, oh yeah, you fixed it. I mean, it's not quite going to be that much, is it? But, there we go. Okay, yep, that's looking good. That's looking good too. Right. So we've got things happening here. Little bit sus that we've got 3 vehicles just sat there. What is your capacity here? Soda ash. Oh no, it just, maybe there's a vehicle that had just left or something. It is producing soda ash. Okay. That's fine. That bit's okay. Vehicles down here are looking good. Alright, what we got over here at... oh yes. Vehicle production is not great. But we have fixed a lot of stuff recently. Okay. All of these are 0. And it looks like that train's in the wrong place. No biggie. 1 train in the wrong place when you can have 3 trains. That's okay. That's okay. What else have we got? The scrap metal is being transported. Absolutely fantastic. That's good. What's this? Oh, this system down here seems to have ground to a halt. Where's the acid coming from? I'm confused. What is this for? The dropping off of something? Carbon steel? Yeah, we're supposed to be getting carbon steel in here. Brandon says, I think this shows not to trust third-party contractors. I mean, to be fair, they weren't paid either. So, are we meant to be producing and moving carbon steel? Yeah. These trains are the wrong way round. We're meant to be taking the carbon steel being produced here. Because if you look at the coverage of this station... Not the town directory. If you look at the coverage of this station, it overlaps the industry there and nothing else. And that industry doesn't take carbon steel, it supplies carbon steel. And one of the things it's supplying it from is scrap metal. The stainless steel's being transported now, but these are not. And what are they carrying? Yeah, carbon steel. They're just going the wrong way around. They want to be well, they want to be unloading here and full loading there. Oh dear. Well, I suppose at least only 2 died this time. So I think that is a kind of crucial part. The trains are all leaving now. They've been sat there for ages by the looks of it. Yeah, they made minus 40,000 last year. So hopefully then we'll be actually taking the acid from it. There should be a large amount of carbon steel to shift. 620 odd tons from the scrap metal that's being produced. And then that should actually be delivered up here again. Look, carbon steel not being supplied. I bet carbon steel's not being supplied over here as well. Yes, and these 2 places is one of the main places where we are requiring it to make the engineering supplies for everything else. Oh my goodness. Is that in the coverage? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. We've fixed a few major issues, and I hope it's going to actually make some improvements and actually get our vehicle production back up. Because our vehicle production was... Oh, there we are, look. We're starting to see results. Our vehicle production at the beginning of the live stream was 0. And now we're over 1,000. So... 2 more deaths than one should want. That is true. I actually used to work somewhere once, and that's true. And they had on their intranet, on their kind of internal website, they had a counter of days since last death. It's not good. When you're counting that, and you I thought that was I didn't know. Right, it was weird to see that there. I mean, it's gone down to 500 now, but it's going to fluctuate. Okay. Now, because it fluctuates, I was thinking about this before the stream. I'm going to let people take their final production score for the vehicle assembly plant over any 3 months at the end of the game. So the very end or the 2 months after that. So you can just play forward a couple of months and just pick the highest of the 3. Because it does fluctuate a little bit, even if you haven't got everything broken. Right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, wow. We got no vehicle engines coming in. I presume that's just because everything's not supplying anything anywhere because trains, right? Even worse if it stays on... If it stays stuck on 0 for 3 months, you've got some big transport problems. 100% of the acid has been transported. Wow. That's interesting. I thought we were transporting more than just the acid. Were we yeah, look. I've got a feeling that some of these trains over here should be of a different thing. Yeah. Make sure primaries aren't closed. I mean, what we need to do is all the trains, both of these trains, we're going to send them to the depot. And we're going to clone it. And change it. What was it? Chlorine. Chlorine. I'm pretty sure we were transporting chlorine down this line. And I think it might have actually been acid, chlorine, and sodium been going down this line. Oh, that will be another big problem if that was the case. There we go. We're going to have a look to see what those ships are waiting for. So we've got a ship waiting for chlorine. Ship waiting for acid. Chlorine. Is it just chlorine and acid? Acid. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I think it's just chlorine and acid. Difficult to say. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. We can go to the port, we can go to the ship, and it tells them what we're carrying. Yeah, look, sodium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. One of these should have been sodium hydroxide. So we'll say all of the trains going to this one go to the depot. Why are none of the new trains going to the... Oh. What? Which one's that? Is that one of the chlorine trains? There's one of the chlorine trains. How did I send it to the wrong place? Must be full loading over here. There we go. Right, that's that sorted out. So all of these trains have gone down into here. Let's get rid of them. And we're gonna clone it, refit it, sodium hydroxide, refit the train, change the orders. We're gonna tell it to full load here, go all the way down there, and unload, transfer, and clone it so there's a few of them. There we go. Hopefully that will sort it out. What we got here now? 2 trains both doing acid. Right, that's good. We need to give it a couple more trains doing acid. Right, so now we've got 1 station doing acid, 1 station doing chlorine, and 1 station doing sodium hydroxide, which was one of the key things for these ships to be delivering around the place. We found another problem. Right, so we had vehicles all fitted to the same thing when they shouldn't be. We had stations with vehicles missing. These ones are now actually starting to pick up. Yep, look, we're now transporting 100% of our carbon black. Fantastic. Carbon black is now being transported down here. Oh, not carbon black, sorry, carbon steel. It's not showing us supplied yet, but some of them are. It has been supplied, which means hopefully we're going to be shifting more engineering supplies. I think we've been doing some good fixing here. Look at the kind of average that we were at around here, and there was a jump, and now we're up again. Fixie, fixie. I think a couple of episodes ago, I said that it was going to be the last fixing episode. Oh, no, 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 no. Primary industries won't close down if they're being serviced, so in theory we should be fine. But again, we would see trains sat there waiting and not actually delivering if that was a problem. These ones are fine, it's just slow. The reason why it's slow is these are normally gung-ho, and they're not gung-ho because we've got no engineering supplies. Because of all the problems that we've been having. But let's see what's going on over here now. Yep, we're filling up on paints and coatings. Engineering supplies is only 77% transported. Wow, that's good. We got another plane crash. There we go. I don't need to close the airport because there's an aircraft on there anyway. Where are we? Okay, so that's... right, Hellish City, it doesn't matter. Hellish City is not going to grow. Especially if we've got no vehicles. Vehicles are being produced now, though. And they are being transported away, which is really good. Tyres in. Why have we got no tyres coming in? Tyres out is there. There are... Oh, my goodness. Wow. There is a lot of bad pilots. Is it bad pilots? Are we blaming the pirates? Maybe we've got pirates instead of pilots, and that's why it's all going wrong. Okay, so we are getting some stuff coming into here. But only rubber. Where's the carbon black supposed to be coming from? Oh, hang on. What's coming out of here? Carbon black and sulfur. Okay. So where's the steel wire rod? Wire rod in. There we go. So wire rod in is supposed to be coming from down here. This is the wire. This is where the steel wire is meant to be coming from, and it's getting nothing coming in. No acid. No carbon steel. No cleaning agents. Is this where the cleaning agents are coming in? We're not getting any cleaning agent. Oh, hang on. Are these trains messed up in the same way? Sections in, cleaning agents out. What? Hang on a minute. Right? How? There's no... Did they not need to change their wagon? Oh, was there multiple trains on multiple lines? There is. Ah, right, okay. So I think we're missing some trains. Or it's just not right. So, hang on a second. What we got here? We've got no non-stop. Right, okay. So this train here. Right, what's this train doing? This train is heading for the station. And it does steel sections. Well, this is cleaning in sections out. Okay? So it wants to be full loading here, which it should have been. So, hang on a second. Let's just double check that. So it can carry steel sections. And we are creating them here. So at sections out, we want a full load. That is correct. Okay, now what? Yeah, there's trains missing on the other side, I think. I think all of these trains are doing the same thing. Oh no, there are some cleaning agent trains. Oh, they're all in the depot. What are they doing in the depot? Where's that depot? Here? So it's on the wrong line. Okay, let's clone one of those trains. Delete them. Check the orders. So this one is definitely a cleaning agents, right? Yeah, cleaning agents. So it wants to go to... let's have the music back. I want the music back. Thank you. Sections in, cleaning agents out. So it wants to be full loading on this side, which has got the order. It just they were just never started. They were just never left the depot. There we go. Let's send them on the way. In fact, it might be a good idea just to go all trains go. There we go. I could have sworn that that should be 8, so it is now. There it is. Right, okay. Oh, I paused the game. So we should be looking at a good number of trains full loading this side, full loading that side, swapping over, jobs are good. And why is it swapping over though? I have no idea why they're swapping over. They don't need to swap over. I think it's because originally I was trying to do a bi-directional thing. Oh, there we are. Look, auto renewal failed. No, that will auto fail. Let's send the heritage train away. Yeah. Right, heritage trains in the depot. Okay, so that's another problem fixed. Let's have a look at the delivered cargo graph. Okay, we're starting to level out. We did have a bit of an uptick, but we're leveling out a bit now. We've only got a few years left to fix this problem. And I think we fixed a lot of it. Look, 1,227 vehicles last month. That's good, that's good. Okay. So that problem will improve the situation at the wire and section mill. The wire and section mill will start producing engineering supplies. The engineering supplies will, you know, help some of the industries in the area, We'll actually get some wire rods in, which means we'll end up with some more tyres. These trains are now doing what they're supposed to, I think. And look, it's all actually being transported now. So that's good, which means these boats will be going off and doing what they're supposed to be doing. All the engineering supplies are being picked up here. That's brilliant as well. If this is now getting sections coming in, then that will increase the production of zinc, and it'll also get more engineering supplies, which again will make more in this loop. We're a little bit low on the carbon black though. I mean the carbon steel. The carbon steel production has gone down a little bit. That I thought we was going to be able to just... The scrap metal is doing well though. It's like maxed out. They all seem to be quite slow though. It's because they're always going to the depot. What's the ratings? Oh, look at that. 100% outstanding for scrap metal. Your grandfather was a pilot. Yep, peacefully in his sleep. Not like his passengers. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was another plane crash as well. It's the same planes, isn't it? Oh, actually, I want to know how much money these aircraft are making. So let's go to the origin airport here. And on that airport, you can see we've got thousands of passengers waiting, and we've got these planes going around in circles. They're making anywhere between £90,000 and £1 million a year. The one that's crashed probably is not going to make us as much money. I think we can probably have a few more aircraft on this. Let's make it up to... oh, that's too many. There we are. We maxed out the aircraft. Yeah. I mean, no, I don't. No, the distance for planes doesn't make a difference on percentage to crash. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah, you'd think that maybe it does, but no, it just makes them go slow when they break down. Aircraft crashing and aircraft breaking down, two different things. And the reliability is the breakdown and nothing to do with crashing. If they're smoking, they do it. No, I don't. You're incorrect, Brandon. Alright, if I'm wrong, you can have 1,000 hellish points. Aircraft. Accidents. Aircraft will occasionally crash on entering an airport. This will block the runway. Airplanes will have a default setting chance of 0.07% of crashing each time they land at an airport. Big planes have a high chance, 5%, to crash at a small airport. Keep in mind when building airports. The amount of these random plane crashes can be configured in the settings. An aircraft will also crash when all airports of that company in the game are destroyed. So the aircraft smoking and breaking down is nothing to do with the crashing. It's all a percentage thing. You were mistaken according to the wiki. I should get 1,000 hellish points. Right, let's see how things are going. Let's have a look at the delivered cargo graph. Again, some good increases. When you're delivering this much cargo on this sort of scale of a network, these rises just from kind of like this level to up here, that's a big change, right? That is like I mean that's 0 at the bottom. So we've spent a year, 13 months of live streams to get it to that level, But then to get it up to that level in one live stream just goes to show what the difference those fixes make. So back here, that's when I think that's roughly when we started the live stream. What was it, 2039? So yeah, and then we started fixing things. It went up a bit, and now we're up here. So yes, things are doing better. And of course, this whole system would kickstart itself a bit more. We've actually got engineering supplies down here now, which is good. Yeah, 1 episode to do the upgrade, and then another 7 episodes to fix all the problems. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the trains now, just to see if there's any trains that are obvious that might be having a problem. We'll do profit. Actually, it's the end of the year, so what we'll do, we'll let the year tick over, then we'll have a look at the list. Yeah. Question is, do you have 1,000 in-game points? No. I have 900. And we talked about this earlier, Brandon. I'm not going for those extra 100. I'm not doing it. Right. End of the month, end of the year. Trains should update their yearly amounts made and lost and so forth. And boop. There we go. Right. So we've got a train down here that didn't really make any money. And I think that's just because we've got a large number of trains for a small one-station thing. And we're not running gung-ho because the engineering supplies aren't coming in. So that's kind of fine. Then we've got this big... What is this? That's the vehicles out trains. So some of those trains don't make a trip in a year. So we'll ignore them. We've got a sulfur train not making any money. But again, that's because the engineering supplies have been missing. I think the engineering supplies are starting to come in here now. No. Production normal. Production gung-ho. And production gung-ho. So, okay, so it is starting to build up and get faster. That will help our tyre production. What's our tyre production like? 0! The wire rod's not coming in yet. But we are starting to see that, and we're actually getting some engineering supplies made as well now. What are we producing? Like nothing. Wow. It needs stuff coming in. Where's the acid? There's an acid. There's an acid coming in. Oh, the acid was from over here that wasn't coming, wasn't it? But now it is. Okay, so all of this is coming out 100%, right? Yeah, pretty much 100%. Pretty much 100%, eh? Right then, folks. Let's just check messages and things. Yep, everything's all looking good. What's this line doing? Not a lot. Why haven't we got stainless steel coming in? I think all of this comes in by boat. Where's all the... So we're not getting... Requires food? For the bulk terminal to require food? Not sure about that. Got a bulk terminal over here. Hang on a minute. I don't remember that bulk terminal being there before. I think that's new. Or it requires chlorine. We are supplying chlorine. Okay. Hey Timon, welcome to the stream. Brandon's digging a big hole. We are now starting to supply some sodium hydroxide as well as pipe into this. That's good. Production will increase there too. Okay, I think we've fixed all the problems now. I'm not seeing any more issues. But we're getting deliveries here. We're actually starting to produce some things. We get maximum production. That should then bring more stuff round here. There's another bulk terminal there. How many bulk terminals do we need? 1, 2, 3 bulk terminals all in the same area. This quarry is doing nothing. How are we doing over here? Look. Oh, look, we're getting cast iron in now. Where are we supposed to be getting the aluminium from? Is that from over here? No, that's the cast iron. Oh, hang on. Let's follow this line and make sure all this was done properly. So we got loads of stuff coming in here. There's no coke coming in. I don't think we ever did coke, right? Because that comes... Yeah, that looks okay to me. Look at the way the city's built all these bridges over my lines. That's interesting. Look, we've got 4 different bridges here. Oh, hello. I meant to do this. 4 different bridges here. Bridge, 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 bridge. And we do have that GRF as well for all the bridges in the game. Yeah. I mean, this is working fine, right? Again, though, are these gung-ho? Well, they are actually gung-ho. Okay. Limestone mine, gung-ho? Gung-ho now. Okay. So it looks like... I mean, these ones are just some nearby wharfs, right? Yeah, they are. Hey, boss, should we make all the bridges look the same? Council. Nah. Just build the cheapest one you can at the time. That production is still normal. There's no air... Oh, I only just added that, didn't I? Oh. Right, we need to clone an aircraft. Probably one of these. Too many vehicles in the game. Of course there's too many vehicles in the game. We need to get rid of them. At least we get some stuff supplied. Oh look, sand and aluminium were supplied here. Why 0 vehicle engine? Oh my goodness. Right, how are we doing at the factory? 550 tons. Wow. Oh, 2,700. I would take that. With all the problems that we've had recently, I would take 2,750. But I'm wondering if we can make this even better. How's the not operating profit? We don't care about that. Delivered cargo. How's delivered cargo doing? I see we're starting to tail off, and not tail off, but we're starting to flatten out. But I think we fixed all the problems. Let's have a look at the all stations list. We'll get rid of anything that is just passengers and mail. We'll sort by total weight in cargo. And have a look to see if there's anything we're missing. So. This did have a load of stuff there, but it's disappeared. This place has loads of vehicle bodies, but there's not enough trains. That's fine. We can just clone the existing trains and just send more trains at it. That's going to be fine. This one here, we have got way too much pipe, but I think the trains are actually dealing with that, so that's okay. Over here, we've got too much limestone, but that's again sorted itself out. And then, yeah, I think we're okay now. We haven't got too much piling up anywhere. I think we're actually managed. Engines out had an influx of engines recently. That's good. Hey boss, we're constructing the trains like you asked, but there's some mystical force that won't let us make more than 5,000 of them. Yeah. Coke out. Yeah, that's in the wrong side of the map. When did that happen? Oh, fantastic. Nice. We accidentally achieved the goal. So if we look at the goals for getting Hellish City up, we've now 30,000. We've got a little bit of cast iron, a little bit of sodium hydroxide, And I fixed the vehicles. Fixed this growing. The town was supplied for a month. I don't believe it. Oh, it's going. Oh, it was not supplied for a month. It's missing vehicles again. But it's actually doing... Oh, cast iron. It missed out on cast iron as well. Cast iron is the thing it's really struggling with. Vehicles as well. But then... Oh, it shrunk. No! But we saw it. We saw it said 30,000. Right. What we got down here? Vehicle bodies are piling up. That's fine. We've got loads of glass piling up, but again, that's working. Vehicles out is actually missing trains. We need trains. There we go. Throw more trains at vehicles out. Because production was good. It's not at the moment. Over here, we've got some sort of transfer system going on. Nah, we don't care about that. Vehicles out. The station at vehicles out has a good number of vehicles at it. Nice. Tires out. Complaining about trains. Nice. Look. It's all coming together. Vehicles out again. We've got hundreds of vehicles just sat there waiting to be shifted. Coke out. We don't complain about Coke. Why is Coke out not doing anything? Oh, it is doing. Okay. I don't think we need to do anything about that one. This one seems okay. Yep. Boats. We need more boats. We don't need more boats. We don't need more boats. It's fine. We don't need more boats. Let's put that there. Right. We've only got 3 years left. Well, how are things going in the production? The production is generally going up now. Look at this massive, brilliant line that we've got. Throughout the course of the episode, things have been going up and better with all of these fixes. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, we've got to keep an eye on what's going on, though. This one, we might need another train at it. Let's throw a train in there. Have we got anything with like ratings? Lowest cargo ratings. Yeah. So, oh, that's an engineering... Oh, we don't care about engineering supplies for ratings. Let's turn that off. So then the next thing for lowest ratings... Yeah, we don't care about that one, whatever that is. Really? Ratings are low here? For the pickup of asset... Well, it's ships, isn't it? Yeah, it's... Okay, let's go back to total waiting cargo. No, available waiting cargo. And let's again turn off passengers and mail. So we've got a load of farm supplies up there, but we don't care about that. Oh, yes. Yes, this is brilliant. These trains, we need to get more of these trains in because the vehicle parts are starting to pile up. Nice. Garnville Woods, we might need more ash trains. The problem is knowing which train's which. Although they did all just go to the depots, so we'll probably skip that. But there is a lot of soda ash sat waiting there. Maybe... What's going on down here? Again, we've got a lot of scrap metal, but it is being shifted. That's good. We've got less than 3 years remaining now, folks. Less than 3 years remaining, and the ratings are 93% outstanding there. For the most part, we're looking pretty good. Pipe in, zinc out is actually had a bit of too much stuff lying around. We've got 3 things supplied now at 2 Bob Wharf. I'm just wondering about Hellish City. Yeah, 6 months in a row now it hasn't grown. Oh no, it did go up again above 30,000 again. So we managed to get it back up. Cast iron and vehicles are the worst ones. I mean, obviously vehicles are on their way. I don't know if there's anything we can do about the cast iron. Let's have a look. So this is where the cast iron's been picked up. There's obviously plenty of it there. Yeah, I mean, the ratings are good. Things are being picked up. Engineering supplies are coming in. I don't think there's too much more we can do about that. Wizard slag is going like crazy. Pipe in, zinc out. Had a bit of zinc piling up there now, which is good. Elon Liptown train depot thing is starting to need to make more train. You know why, don't you? Because these are all gone gung-ho now. These have all gone gung-ho because the engineering supplies are coming in. So we're putting an extra few trains on there. Let's put another couple of trains on there. We don't care about that airport. This... What are we doing here? Glass. That hit the list for a moment. Let's put another couple of trains on there. Vehicles out just had a load of output. I don't know where we are now. Back to the zinc. Vehicles out. Yeah, we need a few more trains down here. What's the production like at the moment? 1,700. Pretty not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Bodies are coming in. Tyres are coming in. Vehicle parts are going to be coming in as well. Production over here is dropped, unfortunately. But there are... Oh, no, wait. There we are. Some more production coming in. Engines out. Apparently got a pretty large amount of engines waiting. What is the ratings there? Let's have a look. Because if you've got poor ratings, that's one thing that can show you that you might need more vehicles. 83%, that's not bad. Cast iron out apparently had a load of iron at it. Had a good month. What we got over here? Looks like we might need a couple more trains over on this part of the loop. That's over on the Hellish Island though. This is doing fine. We're getting all the trains coming in. Plenty of trains, plenty of road vehicles too. Forces, hi, watching on Twitch there, welcome. Yeah, all of these feedbacks and things are really starting to look pretty good now. We're actually getting some engineering supplies shifting through these. Look, production was, I mean, 0 at the moment, but you can see everything's now supplied. Okay, so things are starting to push through that area. Let's have a look. Hellish City is not growing, and what's the other thing? Oh, the delivered cargo graph has started to level off. So after fixing all the things that we fixed, we're now leveling off on the cargo. But I have just thrown a few more trains at some of these things. That we're needing new trains. So you never know. Might actually end up seeing with some more stuff going on. That's doing okay. Do we need to replace any vehicles? Look at these. These are... What's that order there? Cannot reach something. Oh no. I mean, I think it's just because it went the wrong way down a road, right? Cannot reach New Sitting Hill Traffic Town. Why can't it reach it? Is it just because it's busy? I'm confused about why that vehicle... Tell it to skip an order and it looks like it's fine. Yeah, look, we've got a few of them that seem to be stuck there for some reason. I don't know why, something about the logic on that, but I think we've managed to fix them all now. Look at them go. They're not trains, road vehicles. Yeah, yeah, profit this year from road vehicles, not great. Wrong station name. I don't think it was. I think it just got stuck. Look at all these vehicle replacings that we've been doing. Let's stop replacing some of these old ones that have been done. There we go. Lovely. Now, this coal truck. Wow, there's a lot of different trucks that you can swap that with now. That goods truck is a really good one. Yeah, same speed. Looks about right. Yeah, it did skip an order to go to the depot and got stuck, but it should still be able to get back to these back to this station. I'm not sure why it didn't. I do like how this highway now has got some pavement because the city expanded. This city just expanded so much. Right, how are we doing on production here now? Not great, actually. Oh, there we go. 2,200. I'd be happy with that. Because it can't turn around? Maybe it should be able to. Gonna put a couple more trains on there. I think we can afford to do so. Pipe in and zinc out. I think we probably could do with a couple more of these trains as well. We don't want to get too many because it will just clog up the system. Okay. I've already put a couple more trains in there, so that'll be alright. This airport here with all these farm supplies keeps coming up the top of the list. Okay, folks, we've got less than 2 years remaining to get things fixed up and produce things at the maximum that we can. I'm quite happy that by fixing the stuff that we fixed today, Hellish City naturally grew above 30,000. I don't think it'll grow again. It did grow for a month there, actually, by the looks of it. Vehicles is fine. It's all cast iron. Why is the cast iron not working? Well, the coke's being transported. That's fine. Cast iron has been being transported fantastic. It's all the other stuff has been supplied. I think you just can't keep up with it. Vehicles out just had an influx of vehicles. Yeah, 2,700 in that month. 1,600. Oh, we do have plenty of trains there now, so that's good. It's getting close, folks. It is starting to get real close. Have we got any aircraft with no, like, sort by profit last year? We've got a lot of cargo planes that just, like, didn't make any money. But we've got a lot of other planes that made loads of money. So that's fine. Oh, it looks like we actually need a couple more sand trains, right? Let's get 2 more. That should be okay without saturating that railway line too much. Here, we've got the collieries going crazy. Oh, well, I thought there was loads of coal there, but it's all gone now. Look, this list is going crazy up here. Pipe in, zinc out again. Popping up on the list. Vehicles out, popping up on the list. Okay, we're only at 636 tons this month. But we do have a nice queue of trains coming in to service that. Yep, coke out's doing well. Engine's out. Engine out's had a bit of an influx recently. Let's put one more train. More steam. We moved away from steam ages ago. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? There's loads of stuff at this docks. Loads of rubber. What's supposed to be happening with that? It's all being brought down into the tyre plant. Yeah, it is. Why though? Why is there loads of rubber? Is it being dropped off by the ships? And then picked up by... Yes, it is being picked up by the train. Okay, fair enough. That's okay. Cast iron out again. Large production month. Train's picking it up nicely. This station, pipe in, zinc out, keeps popping up every now and then for zinc. But we haven't got full load orders on there, so that's kind of to be expected. Hellish City not growing, but there's a chance that we might get one more growth month out of it because everything is being supplied except... Oh no, hang on, sodium hydroxide's had a bad month now. Can't believe it. Okay, I think we're okay now. I think most of it's all good. What was that? Was that a plane crash? Oh my goodness. That is 10 plane crashes this live stream. And I can't clone it because there's too many vehicles in the game. So I'm going to retire one of the other vehicles. So that I can have one less vehicles. I mean, there is the option to add more. That is right, Brandon. But to be honest... Hang on, where did that plane land? It's not where I expected it to land. Oh, it's here. Oh no, we can't get rid of that plane. No, we can't get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. I could change the option. I'm not going to though. It's the last episode, right? It's the last live stream. What? The last live stream of my gameplay. Oh, now I've lost the aircraft that would crashed. Oh well, never mind. Well, I wonder if the delivered cargo graph is going anywhere. It is rising a little bit. Okay, there is a slight... I mean, it's stabilised as well. That's a good thing. That's really good. I mean, if you were thinking about how it was zigzagging before, to see that zigzag peter out into a line almost, that shows some stability. I like that. He says it'll just go down again in a second. Right, how are we doing over here? 3,300. Yes, come on. That would be a good score. I mean, considering all the problems we've recently had, that would be a good score if we can get that more consistent. Let's again have a look, and we're going to sort the stations by lowest cargo. Lowest cargo rating, but we're going to ignore. We're only going to have trains. And we're going to ignore passengers. No, we're already ignoring passengers mail. So there's a dock over here with really low ratings for something. For stainless steel. And I think it might be because some of these other trains got dropped off in the wrong place. Like we created them from the wrong depot. So that stopped that train from being able to get in there. So hopefully that will fix that problem. Over here, the ratings for acid, chlorine and sodium hydroxide are all 69%. But I think that's probably the best you're going to get with those ships. Yeah, that train can just go back on its way again. That's fine. Oh, did I tell it to go to depot? I think I intended to send that train some just to its next order, so we'll unstop it. Lots out. This station has some pretty low ratings there. Engineering supplies are not looking great. It should be picked up by these aircraft quite nicely. I don't know why that's not getting a good rating. But if you look at our ratings, and the worst ratings are 69% in the entire company, then I think that is pretty good, right? So we haven't got a rating issue. That's fine as well, I think. We haven't got anywhere where there's just like loads of stuff sat around. We haven't got anywhere where there's loads of trains sat around. Vehicles is gone up to 1,300. I mean, we did it a lot better before. Are they trying to load passengers? Yeah, that'd be bad, wouldn't it, eh? Vehicle bodies, we apparently need more trains. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's get some more trains in there. What we got here? We've got a potential need. Oh, no, that's outstanding. How far does that line go? Oh yeah, look, I was trying to get rid of a train. I remember doing that. There we go. We probably could do with some more trains here. Not many. Just a couple. There we go. That'll help. Okay. Oh look, there's another assembly plant there. That one's making nothing. We've got a few trains waiting here. Is there some in the depot as well? Okay, there's none in the depot, so that's okay. There's not too much lying around. It's a very noisy part of the map. Nice stuff going on there at the transfer annex. What we got over here? More vehicle parts coming out. Alloy steel being done. We've got a few trains waiting, so that's good. Yeah, I think it's all rolling good. I think I fixed all the problems. I think we fixed all the problems. I think things are starting to get a little bit more stable. This middle section of the map had a few key lines that were very broken. I think... yeah, both of these lines were broken. There we go. And this line was broken, and this line was broken, and this line was broken. So there was a few. There was a few, and that's now improved. Looking good. Oh, what do we think, folks? What do we think about final scores around here? We'll have to go around and collect all the final scores when we get to the final score. But bank account is going to be one of them. Number of vehicles being produced, that's another one. The amount of people in Hellishville, that's 3 different scores. Also, what our high score is, there's going to be 900. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to. If you want to download this game save from my website, and it'll be available sometime soon after this live stream, be my guest to try and get 1,000 score on this. And then come over on the Discord, and the link to my Discord's at the top and bottom of my website. And just let us know how good you did. Yeah, the other corners for scoring, I'm not sure how well you could score the no train zone. I mean, we've grown some pretty big cities, and we provided some good transport. So I would give that a score of yes. And then down here in the no train zone, we've done some really interesting lines. We developed a whole new a whole new way of doing depots. It's not efficient. It's not great, but it looks different and works. So there's that. We've developed some pretty cool looking stations with some nice junctions. I think this is probably going to be one of my favourite parts, with the through line that never gets used, the terminus that is probably one block too small. And I suppose this one's a nice station as well for like different reasons. I don't think I've ever done a station of this design before where there's been kind of northbound and southbound on the outsides with kind of like a bypass line going round the station and then terminus for north and south in the middle, which I thought was a bit odd. We of course went over and around all the weird stuff there, the weird rivers. These depots don't do anything because they're too far away from the main line to work, so we've got little depots on there. So these are the aesthetic depots. These are the ones that actually do something. So the challenge here, I quite liked it. Preservation lands, that's right. This city, 209,000. So again, we've managed to make something that I think looks pretty good. It was interesting. There was new and different things on the network, and it was successful. We've got some pretty big stuff going on with some nice lines. I mean, we even had a line with passing places that doesn't get clogged up too much. So I would say preservation lands, yes, we did it, and we did it successfully. But it'd be interesting to know what the actual score is going to be for my vehicles. I would love a score above 3,000. It's currently 3,400. And if we look at the delivered cargo graph, it went down a little bit, but then we had a bit of an uptick. So bouncy. The station ratings are brilliant. We haven't got was that just train stations though? Yeah, that was just train stations for lowest cargo rating. If we do it for all vehicles, there's bound to be an airport somewhere that's terrible. 67 apparently. These ones rating 67. So even across the entire game with all the stations and all the vehicles, and there are 203 stations, the lowest rating 67%. So I think that's a good win. That's a good win. This network looks good. If you look at the network on the map, you could look at it in company ownership mode or vehicle mode. I like to look at it in vehicle mode and see all of those little red trains snaking around with the little yellow dots go. I mean, look at up here. You can't even see very well. I'll zoom on it. It won't move. Look at all those yellow dots snaking around. And that's what Hellish City looks like. That's where the cast iron's been made. The rail route view. You know what? In some ways, Brandon, that is surprisingly accurate. We've got another plane crash. Apparently the plane flew off the edge of the map. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, we've seen that happen before, and I'm pretty sure... I know that happens if you've got no airports, or at least I think that's what happens. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Yeah, we've had that a few times happen. So we can start, even though we are not 100% at the end of the year, I'm going to start placing in some signs. So the no train zone, I'm going to say yes. Give me a score out of 10 for the no train zone. Okay, because we've just been having a look at it all. And then give me yeah, do that now. Score out of 10 for no train zone. Yes, divided by 10. I don't think you can divide yes by 10. Jackamak says 7. I think 7 would be fair because it's not like I covered a large area, but I did choose a number of places and I did some stuff with it that we're not before. No yes out of 10. Is that 5? I mean, I can't remember if we did a third lake. I don't think we did we? We've got a lake mate with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really big cities. Oh no, wait, 6 because that's 2. And then we've got Lake of Sixes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big cities, boats, and then airports between the 2 lakes. So at least I chose a theme. I did the lakes, grew the cities. We've got some nice ships, and then I connected it with an airport service. So yeah, so I did something right. And then of course we've got this one airport down here. And so Fran the Man says 7 or 8. So out of the ones I can calculate, that gives me from chat a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, so now what about for the preservation lands? Again, I'm not going to go over it in great detail because we have just been having a look. But we've got the vac tube service that ends here, which is quite cool that we did. We've got some really big cities that have grown. Even that tiny city with one little service has grown quite nicely. We've got towns that have gone right around their railway networks to the point now where I wouldn't really be able to expand or change that much because the city's just grown between it. And this is the preservation lands. I can't blow stuff up. And there's been some interesting new station designs. There's been some challenges and we've learned things about depots. And we've created new kinds of depots. So I think for the preservation lands, I'm going to give myself a score of 7.86 out of 10. You know what? I'm gonna round that up. Yes, 9 out of 10. Okay, I didn't do a massive amount, so okay, it's not perfect. Nothing probably ever is going to be, and I didn't do a massive amount, so I'm gonna knock myself. I was gonna say I'm gonna knock myself down, but Wim said, oh, so that rounds to an 8. That's a 7, and then 2 9s. What's the average of that? 8. The 9 and the 7 cancel out with the 8. The 8 and the 9. That's 8. 8 point something. All right, yeah, we'll go with 8 out of 10. Now the first vehicle challenge, we're going to be checking that soon. And the builder challenge, we're going to be checking that very soon as well. We've got a matter of months remaining. I didn't disable breakdowns. Elon Lit Town grew bigger and bigger because we released it. In fact, there was an airport over here purely to give supplies to this industry. And now it's just gone. Like, they've been enveloped. Enveloped? They're gone. So have the 3 train stations that we've got in there. Again, look, the city building over the tracks and round and through the lines. Good to see. There's a lot of road vehicles moving around in here. You can hear them. You can't see them because of all the high rises. There you are, look. See, this was on the coast. And this was a coastline. That's why there's an extra piece of road there. Because the city was nowhere near it. But now the city has gone around the roadway that I built. The game is being saved. Right. Are we ready, folks? Is it the end of 2050 or the beginning of 2050? I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to take both scores just to be 100% about it. So 3953. Okay, let's do this. Can somebody double check that, please? Because off the top of my head, I can't remember. Yeah, Brandon says he thinks it's the end as well. But I don't want to think it's the end and then be wrong. Oh, look, 2,200. Money would... So, I'm going to record both. Yeah, I for some reason I thought it was the end of the year as well. Money. Money is 14 billion. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Because I want to be able to see the vehicle's production, and we'll try and figure out if it was the end of one or the not. Oh, hang on. Yeah, ending year. On January the 1st, 2051, when the game ends. Is that what I said? Or is that what the wiki says? Because I might have misquoted that there. Oh, another plane crash. If you're only counting the 14 billion, can you have the leftover change? Possibly. Right. Where are we? Yeah. So just in case we're wrong, I'm recording these anyway. So that's 2296. I think we're right. That's what the wiki said. Oh, if that's what the wiki says. Right. We can just get to the end of the year. Right, folks, as we're getting to the end of the game, I would like you to tell me what was your favourite part of the entire series. Okay, so if you're watching live now, you can tell me in chat. If you're not watching live, you can put it down in the comments. I do read all the comments. So, what's your favourite part? I mean, we did a big, massive vacuum tube. Probably the biggest vacuum tube train I've ever built. Brandon says getting an office because it was funny. Yeah, getting an office for Brandon was a bit of a funny thing to do. What else did we do? There was so much different things. The whole challenge of working out the strategic comings and goings of the vehicle challenge was cool. We've done stuff like that before though. Building diagonal depots. Diagonal. No. Building diagonal depots. Anyway, if for some reason we're wrong, I have made a note of it, and we've got the production for the vehicle challenge. But of course, we're getting to the end of the year. Observing the preservation land. Yeah. Because you usually damage more land. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your playstyle and what you want to do and how you want to do it. But, you know, some people care about it a bit. Some people care about it a lot. This is the first time that we'd ever done anything like this with the preservation land. That's one of the reasons why I decided it was going to be in the challenges. So, yeah, the preservation land was definitely interested. It made us do some different things. And not only that, we tried to make some railways that were a little bit more realistic with kind of these shunting yards and things like that. Maybe not so much with this, The Forbidden Wharf, yes. I was so more... I mean, I'm glad... Where is it? It's somewhere over... I thought it was somewhere over here. Yeah, the Forbidden Place. I said that I wasn't going to place industries down in order to do the vehicle challenge. And that just made it more difficult for myself. But... it was a nice extra little bit. Promising the timetable and then never doing it. I think we did timetables. I'm sure we did timetables. I think we did them a live stream later than what we were planning to because we got delayed or sidetracked or something. But I could have sworn we did timetables. I mean, if we did them with trains, that's gone now because we upgraded to MacLeod. But I'm not sure. Cutting through the landscape, having millions of credits like it was nothing. Like, I was genuinely worried whether this VacTube line would bankrupt us because I just didn't know how much it was going to cost. I know how crazily expensive it can be. I know it can be really, really expensive. Oh, look, the city had another bit of growth. Not recently, but it did grow. It's now at 30,009. Yeah. Sounds like how Hellish has been promising Fanta sticks for 7 years. I've actually got some Fanta for that. So we are one step closer. Yeah, there's been some interesting challenges. And I tell you what, one of the things, and this is why this is a play along, is that seeing what some of the viewers have done as well with their plays of this map has been absolutely astonishing. I mean, we've come across a whole... Where's it gone? Oh, here we go. A whole new way of doing depots for road vehicles that is just easy and works so well. And we stole that. We stole that from a viewer. And remember, like I said, even though this is the end of my play of Series 10, you guys can still play Series 10. Okay, you can go and do that. And in a few months' time, in a probably, 4 to 6 months' time, we'll come back for one final look and we'll have a look at your game saves. Okay, so if you're already at the end of the game, if you've got to the end of 2050, save your game, send that to me. If you do that next week, send it to me. If you do it in a month, send it to me. If you do it in 4 months, send it to me because we're going to get them together and have a good look at it. Look how much to match the throughput of boat power. Yes. Boat power is absolutely astonishing, really, isn't it? Boat power is amazing. Yeah, so if you want to play along, you still can. You definitely can. We've zoned this whole entire area here to be able to try and use the scrapyard. And look, the city has almost grown around it. The city has almost grown around that whole area that I managed to just strip out to try and just stop the city from getting in the way of anything I could possibly build. And you know what? It said no. It says, I'm going to build around that. I'm going to do it. Oh, dear. Well, whilst we are coming up towards the end of the game, for those of you who are watching live, remember we do have a big multiplayer of OpenTTD happening tomorrow night. So do come along to that to either take part or just to watch. Now, it's one of those viewers games. So if you're not there at the beginning, you won't be able to join part way through. It's one of those things where when we do public games and people just jump in and out, that's fine. That's all good and that's fun. But for viewers games, you must be there at the beginning of the game for you to be able to then take part. Wow. So many aircraft. How many is that now? 13 aircraft crashes. Okay, so we gather on Discord. Okay, if you want to take part, we gather on Discord, and that's how we're going to be doing it. We have used boats, though. Brandon, speaking of boats, we've got a good little bit of connection there with boats. I mean, we've got areas that we didn't use boats. Be interesting to see if we could do a game that just had boats. Is there a stat screen that shows how many crashes total in the game? I don't think so. I mean, the only real stats you've got are the ones that we've looked at, plus these ones. So it tells you the number of vehicles, the number of ships and aircraft, the number of rail pieces. Oh, look at that. Nearly 100,000. Nearly 100,000 rail pieces. Most of that is the vacuum tube. 50 airports, station tiles. Nearly 7,000 station tiles. Look at the details here of the infrastructure. So we've only got 13 railway pieces left, and that's the heritage line. We've got 71,000 maglev and 9,000 vac tube. We didn't use the ISR bits, but that was for people to use if they wanted them to, and some people did, but I didn't. 18,000 signals. That is a lot of signals in a game. There's a lot of signals. And how well is the game currently running? The game is still running at about 1.3 to 1.4 times speed, which is not bad. Yep. I almost have more station tiles than vac tube. Yeah, but come on, we did one vac tube line at the end of the game, right? We did. Right, speaking of the game isn't actually over yet. We're still getting things coming in. So let's do by available waiting cargo and sort by it. Vehicles out. Currently waiting for some more trains. Wow, okay, let's get a couple more trains on the service. There we go. We've got some engineering supplies sat around here. We did eventually put a bridge in. I did say that this level crossing would work and trains wouldn't smash up the vehicles. But the trains got quick, which made it a bit difficult. And also when the vehicles broke down on the level crossing, the trains still smashed them anyway. Which was, you know, I think if a vehicle breaks down on level crossing... Hang on, if the vehicle breaks down on the level crossing, the vehicle should still be there and the level crossing should still be activated. Friend the man says, good job. You haven't got maintenance turned on. Infrastructure maintenance. I know, right? God, and Hellish City looks good. I thought it would get a little bit bigger, but it is quite a challenge to do. Like, if you just concentrated on Hellish City, I think you could grow it bigger easier. And maybe if you built more while the game was paused, you might be able to get it bigger. But there is only a finite amount of resources on the map. And there's a more and more demand upon the city. Wow, we got to 31,000. The town did a little bit of growing again. In the last month? Was it in the last month? Are we going to see this refresh right at the end and say the town is growing? That'd be a nice little ender, wouldn't it, there? Speaking of the end, it is the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's been a brilliant series. 4, you're all amazing. 3. Here we go, folks. 2, 1, 0. There is the end. There is the daily news. Hellish Inc. achieves mongrel status. A tycoon of the century, apparently, in the daily news. Fantastic! I was just about to say it myself, Franderman. Fantastic. And there's my score of 900 as well. At the top. Did I not name myself? Hang on a minute. Pause that. Did I not name? We went all the way through. I'm changing that. There we go. Master Hellish Manager. I don't think that actually changes the high score table. It doesn't. E. Murphy will be on the high score table. No, I changed it to Mongrel. I prefer Mongrel. Hellish Murphy. Well, there we go. Now, that's not the end of the live stream. That is just the end of the gameplay up until that point. We're going to just check some of these scores. So, we've got Hellish City, which didn't grow in its last year, but did get above 30,000. We've got 31,695. So let's go mark that down and correct this. So it was 31,695, I think it was. We have 15 plus billion in the bank account now. Another billion just rolled by. Yeah, he did all the work, and then I came in at the end and changed the name of the company. And then we need to actually get our score for the vehicle challenge. So our first score for the vehicle challenge is not a good one. It's 1,134. Okay, let's fast forward through January. Oh, actually, maybe I should do a game save. There we go. I'm going to call it season. You know, you can see where it's a season 10 episode. I'm going to change that to end. There we go. So then that has saved. So that will be available on my website. We've done pretty good, but we're just going to wait for these next couple of months to roll round to get the final score for the factory, because you take the January score, the February score, and the March score as well, and you pick the highest, because the very nature of this sort of thing, it does fluctuate a nice little bit, and in order to be able to be fair to some people that might be just really unlucky, like you might have a really good one and then it just dips down terribly because of some kind of pattern in your, or something like that. Anyway, there we go. Oh, that's a pretty good score. 2,750. That's going to be okay. I know people have done better than that, so we'll see. Bodies in. No. Engine bodies in. Or something. What do you think, folks? Are we going to get a 3,000 or more one? Or is it going to go back down again? So we just had a delivery at tyres in. We're just having 2 more deliveries at bodies in. We haven't had any more deliveries at parts in. Now, I could have cheated and held all my trains back and just stopped them delivering for a month. Like, let them do their journey and then let them drop off. Oh, there we go. So March has come in and it's 1,650. But I'm not going to cheat. So there we go. My score was 2,750, which is okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If you've done 2,750, you've done quite well as well. So there we go. Where's this? 2,750. There we go. So there we go, folks. That is season 10. Like I said, no train zone. You guys give me about 7.5 out of 10, which I think is very fair. Preservation lands 8 out of 10. I did concentrate on the City Builder Challenge a lot in the early part, but to get it up to 31,000, nearly 32,000, is really good, actually. I'm glad that we did that. And Furs got a decent score on the first challenge there too. You know what? I've really enjoyed doing it. Some series to me are better than others, and some I've enjoyed more than others. And I think Series 10 has to be my favourite. So not everybody really jumped on the no train zone and made all sorts of crazy networks. And maybe some people thought that the preservation lands should have been the entire map. But overall, I think we've got a nice balance of a few different challenges here, and I've really enjoyed it. And looking at the statistics on YouTube about what you guys have been up to, you guys have really enjoyed this season too. And remember, for those of you who are not watching right now live, there is going to be one final episode where we look at your game saves. So if you're watching this in the future, not when it was live and recorded, check that playlist in the video description. there may be one more episode for you to watch right away. A Saber Psycho's come in and said, I'm very late today. What are you up to? That's it. You just missed the end of season 10. The kind of the official end of the kind of gameplay of season 10. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the viewers have made for their networks. We will look at that. I haven't decided how long. It's going to be at least 4 months, maybe 5 or 6. I will put it out on social media, on Discord, and I will announce it on YouTube. So you guys have all got plenty of time to be able to come up with that. Now, over the course of the episode, we also had a number of plane crashes. That total was 13 plane crashes in just tonight's live stream, which is quite a lot. I think there should be a way to mitigate that. Brandon thought it was to do with the breakdowns and the smoke coming out, making it worse, but we know that that's not the case. Maybe it should be. Maybe that should be something to do with the breakdowns and affecting how much the aeroplanes crash with the reliability, but that's not currently how it's done. Right. That's it. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. But I'd like to take the opportunity to thank very much so the Viewer Plus subscribers. I know we haven't mentioned it, I don't think, this live stream, apart from when we added their names into the game. But they really help with everything that's going on. They paid for the server that we're going to be having tomorrow's game on. They paid for this new microphone so you could hear me a little bit better with less noise and all of this sort of stuff. So their support, the Viewer Plus subscriber support, is very, very much appreciated, as is all the support of everybody who likes the live streams and videos. I can see that we've had 23 likes on this live stream already. So if you're watching and you haven't liked it yet, maybe you should go and like it, because you watched it to the end, damn it, didn't you? You watched it all the way through. And we even had a big haircut, which some of you might not have seen as well through the stream. But oh, and I had a baby. Like when we started this series, I didn't have a son, and now I do, and things have changed. It's been almost exactly a year and a month. It's been 13 months almost to the day since this series started, and I've absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's been great. I'm so glad that we did what we did in terms of the map, and also trying to do videos and live streams, and involving you guys of joining in. So there we go. Saber says, I'm going to try and get my whole network vacuum chewed. Oh my goodness, that'd be interesting. Brandon says, now we can play Minecraft for the next 40 streams. No. Minecraft, we might do some Minecraft in the future, but that's not on the roadmap. We will be having City Skylines 2, Rail Route when it's fully released, and we've got a Transport Fever 2 series to finish still. That's been on hold. So we've got plenty of live streams coming up with lots of trains. There's trains inside City Skylines, and the trains in that game are quite good. Of course, fantastic trains in Transport Fever, and more trains in Rail Route. So loads of trains all over the place. And of course, once version 14 of OpenTTD is out, I'm going to be doing a few more spotlight and tutorial videos too. So watch out for all of that. I appreciate all that hard work of growing those fabulous curls back. Yes, I think I will change. It's been 2 years since I had a haircut. I think we'll change it to a yearly haircut. What do we think, viewers? I think it is. Also, watch out for special live streams in April from a LAN party that we're doing. And again, just thank you to everybody who comments, likes, and subscribes and supports the channel in every way that you do. But that is going to be, for now, the end of Season 10. I will see you in the special episode, the 60th episode, where we'll look at your game saves. But from me, for now, thank you for watching, and goodbye.